Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Lunch with Lisa. I am Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, and I'm a teacher of health sovereignty. I teach my clients how to take their power back from the systems that are designed to disempower us. This reality is designed to disempower us. This is the way that the third dimension works. We are infinite beings exploring ourselves in physicalness. And in this realm of physicalness, there are layers and layers of consciousness. And we have lived inside this layer of the third dimensional consciousness, which is filled with dis-ease and disempowerment. It is where we forget who we are. We forget that we are these grand angelic beings of light and love. Hey, Brenda, thanks for joining. When we forget who we are, we lose our power. And this is part of the game that we have been playing here as humans. The physical earth is the game board, and all of the games that we play, the games of finance, the games of government, the games of the health and the stock market, all different kinds of games, real estate games, all kinds of things that we play. And usually when we forget who we are, we get sucked into these games and they're really not fun. These games take our power away. The truth of the matter is that the well-being of Source is flowing to us and through us 24/7, 365. There is no end to the flow of well-being. Well-being is available to each and every one of us 24/7. However, in this third dimensional reality, all of the chaos of the external world steals our focus. It turns our focus away from the flow of infinite well-being, and we turn and we place our attention on the dis-ease, the disempowerment, our amnesia, the forgetting of who we are. And when we forget who we are, we feel small, we feel like victims, we feel like this reality is so big that we can't control it and we have no control over our own lives. Nothing could be further from the truth. However, when we are focused in this third dimensional realm of dis-ease and disempowerment, we forget that well-being is ours to have, and all we have to do is focus on it. Every day we get message upon message upon message of dis-ease. Every time we turn on the television, commercial after commercial after commercial, for drug after drug after drug, for disease after disease after disease. We are so ingrained in disease consciousness that we forget the flow of well-being. And what happens is we have choice. This world is a world, this third dimensional reality is a reality of duality, two, either or. In duality, we can either focus on the well-being that is flowing forth from Source, or we can focus on the fight or flight responses that this reality creates in us. We fight and we have to either fight disease or flee from it. We're in constant battle mode in this third dimension. We're constantly fighting, whether we are constantly fighting other countries, other people, fighting with our spouse, grappling with our friends, fighting the right versus the left, fighting diseases, when we are focused over here on the dis-ease, on the fight and the flight, and the trying to protect ourselves from diseases, we are not focused on the well-being. And what we focus on is what we create. So when we are focused on the dis-ease, the disempowerment, all of the things that are wrong in the world, well-being eludes us. But when we turn our focus and we focus on the well-being that is flowing to us and through us 24/7, we take our power back from the hologram. We take the power back from the external reality. And we start focusing on the well-being that is ours. And when we get caught up in the big systems, the systems of government and politics and money and finance and the healthcare system, all of these systems are what drain our power. All of these systems are designed for dis-ease and disempowerment. It is easy to have somebody else tell us what's wrong with us and how we should fix it. It's not so easy to tap into your own inner well-being. It's not so easy to stand in your own sovereignty. Why? Because standing in your own sovereignty, you have to let go of some of the mass conscious belief systems. We have to let go of the disease-based thinking. What's happening to our bodies is happening through our light body, through the electromagnetic field of energy around our body that houses all of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. When this electromagnetic field is distorted, when there are ripples and waves, when it gets dented, right? This electromagnetic field is what creates the physical body. The light body creates the physical body. There's nothing wrong with the physical body. The physical body is following the energy. So when we stop believing that we're being attacked, when there's something wrong with our bodies, and we start looking at why our body is doing what it's doing, when we start following the energy and we start to see the distorted energy patterns, the distorted thought patterns of I'm not okay, this isn't good, I don't fit in. When we start to look at those patterns, it's those patterns that are generating the physical symptoms. So in order to truly stand in your own health sovereignty, you have to be able to take command of your own energy, to take command of your consciousness, to take command of your light. This reality and these massive systems are designed to dim our light. There's a reason why we don't feel well. There's a reason why we feel anxious and depressed. There's a reason for that. And it's because our power, our light is being drained from us. And we are allowing that light to be drained from us by following the fear. Every time there's a fear-based message that runs through the collective, everybody goes, oh my gosh, and we're in fight or flight, fight or flight, fight or flight constantly. In order to get out of fight or flight, we have to start seeing what's going on. We have to start seeing beyond the fear-based illusions. And we have to start taking command of our own reality, our own energy field. Our reality is generated from our energy field. Each and every one of us has everything we need to keep ourselves healthy, wealthy, wise, and happy. But that doesn't happen when we get sucked into these systems that tell us that we're not okay, that we can't have, that there's something wrong with us. These systems that keep us fighting for survival. We're not here to fight for survival. We're here to thrive. And everything we need for thriving is flowing to us and through us every single day. But we have to learn to focus on that. We have to take our focus away from what's wrong with us. Focus away from, I can't have, I'm not okay. We have to start looking for the well-being that is flowing to us and through us every day, rather than blocking the well-being. It is very easy to get sucked into the healthcare system because it's what everybody does. It's the go-to thing. From the time we're little children, we're taught that doctor knows best, even though doctor has never been inside any of our bodies. We're each divine, sovereign individuals. Our bodies all respond to our own consciousness. But we're taught to give up our power. We're taught that somebody else knows our body better than we do. Somebody else knows what's better for us than we do. It's the setup of this game. From the beginning, we're taught that mommy and daddy know better. They know best. We need to do what's right so that we make them happy. We need to listen to their guidance. And it goes on from there. Then it goes to the teacher and the minister, the policeman, the government, the doctors. We give our power away constantly. But right now we're in the midst of this massive shift of consciousness. And what this shift of consciousness is about is taking our power back. When we start to take our power back, we start to have control over our own reality. We start to have control over our own level of well-being. If you are ready to take control of your own well-being, if you're ready to stop listening to other people who tell you that there's something wrong with you and something wrong with your body, if you're ready to see what's right, if you're ready to see why your body's doing what it's doing, because your body is literally trying to stay alive. Your body is trying to support you 24/7. There is nothing wrong with your body. Your body is functioning exactly the way it's designed to function. And it's designed to help you live for as long as you want to live in this body. It's self-regenerating, self-rejuvenating. But that's not what the system teaches us. It teaches us that we're going to die. It teaches us that there's something wrong with us. It teaches us that we have a disease and that we have to manage the disease or control the disease or fight the disease. It doesn't teach us about well-being. In duality, we are either focused on disease or we're focused on well-being. And if you're ready to start focusing on your well-being and understanding that there is nothing wrong with you, there is nothing wrong with your body. Your body is designed to heal itself. If you're ready for this, please reach out to me. I teach health sovereignty to my clients. I teach them how to free themselves from the system that has us all in its grips. As we make this shift of consciousness, it is about becoming the sovereign being that you are. It's about overcoming these old third dimensional belief patterns of fight and flight so that we can start thriving, so that you can start living your soul purpose with ease and comfort, so that you can take your body, your health, your well-being, your reality under your command. You are powerful beyond measure. It's time to activate that power. If you're ready to activate that power and step beyond these paradigms, I'm here to guide you. You can find me at connectingyoutoyou.com, and here in this Facebook group, Soul Sourced Healing, where I do this live Lunch with Lisa every Thursday at 12:30. You can also find me on YouTube, The Simplicity of Self-Healing with Lisa Warner. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this is encouraging to you. You are so much more powerful than any system has ever allowed you to believe. Are you ready to take your power back? Are you ready to step out of the systems and into your sovereignty? You have the power. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Until next week, create for yourselves a great week. Bye for now.